Item Number SCP-2482. Index Liquid Itch. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2482 is kept in Special Object Locker Number 37 in the Safe Class Sector of Site-17. This locker is outfitted with a dehumidifier, which is to keep the ambient humidity within the locker to less than 1%. Water is not to be introduced to SCP-2482 outside of testing conditions. All affected liquids are kept in watertight storage drums in Laboratory Number 14 prior to use in testing. All personnel handling SCP-2482 are to wear whole body coverings at all times, including gloves and facial shields. Description: SCP-2482 is a set of 24 toy water guns, composed of translucent green plastic. Any water that passes through their nozzles gains an iridescent quality, although the chemical composition remains unchanged to all analyses. When this liquid makes contact with the skin of any chordate animal, it will be absorbed rapidly and stain the area of contact iridescent turquoise, regardless of the normal permeability or coloration of the skin contacted. Within 30 minutes of making contact with the liquid, the affected animal will begin displaying signs of extreme pruritus, itching, at the point of contact. The pruritic patch will increase in area over the course of no more than 24 hours to encompass the entire body, including the eyes, mucous membranes, and internal organs. Brain imaging and autopsy results have determined that almost all somatosensory nerves, consisting of those that sense touch, temperature, pain, and proprioception, are reinterpreted by the brain as being itch sensors. Unless otherwise restrained, affected animals and D-Class personnel will scratch themselves constantly, frequently to the point of removing epidermal tissues and excavating bone from areas with high densities of somatosensory nerve clusters. Water affected by SCP-2482 retains its full effect in both frozen and vapor forms, up to 50% dilution. Once this dilution has been achieved, the affected water abruptly loses all anomalous properties and is indistinguishable from non-anomalous water. All instances of SCP-2482 were recovered from the attendees of a birthday party for a 9-year-old male in the town of Texas, USA, where they had been passed out as party favors. 14 children and 3 adults were affected prior to acquisition and reported to local hospitals over the course of 5 days, as their symptoms became intolerable. This unusual cluster of identical symptoms triggered Foundation database scanners embedded at the Centers for Disease Control, and the Foundation was able to suppress a response from the CDC before it could investigate. 1 adult self-terminated before the remainder of the affected individuals were detained and placed in secure Foundation custody.